what I found is in 99% of cases, everybody's wrong. And the only way to validate is with customers or the target audience, which could also be, in this case, community, open source. It's very surprising very often, especially also other things like UX and other things. Like, it's very surprising what people do with a product when they don't know how the people building it think that it should be used. And so it's all about understanding, know your customer. Know your customer is so important. And either by doing it, especially for early stages, be with the customer, observe them, ask them. Sometimes people lie all the time. They say, oh, I would need that. Understand, why do they need that? What's the problem they want to solve? I want this feature. Interesting. What do you try to achieve? Oh, this is what I want to achieve. Okay, cool. Here's another way of doing it. Building a software is not order taking. It's not being in an ivory tower and just coming up with a fancy idea and build that. It's also not order taking from a customer. It's deeply understanding the problem to solve. The next question is, should we as a company even solve that problem? You can't solve world hunger with software, as an example. This would be very bad. This is obvious, but this kind of Franken products exist where you add and add and add. And so validate with the market, validate with the customers.
Yeah.
And last point on this, there is one way door. If you make something free and available and then take it away, is much, much worse and almost impossible sometimes than doing it opposite, being conservative and then add more value to the free tiers over time, which is what I would recommend to people.
Is it
the opposite route?
Yeah.